standing for a cause, no need for applause, just mind it. The product of all things that is necessary but has always been silent.
We are the smoke lingering out of the barrel of the gun that shot the sheriff.
Children of Nani Maroon, Queen Nzimla, Zumbi, Shaka Zulu, Nelson Mandela, Nat Turner.
We are the seeds of poetry that branch out our roots to bear fruit.
Loud is the color of my people, a sight you should dare not dismiss. Could you fail to not be a part of it?
We are the second sons of second sons with time enough to grab a hold of clocks and change the future.
We are the offspring of resistance. The small axe come to chop your ass in an instant.
One fist.
5 fingers. 1 fist. 5 fingers. 1 fist. 5 fingers. 1 fist.
June 5th, 1945,
a legend was born in America's Jim Crow era. Little did they know that little John Carlos would soon grow, move north to the Renaissance streets of his Harlem hood where the government was hood robbing.
Training Carlos into a Robin Hood, chasing the great minds of his times like Malcolm X, trying to keep up with the strides of his steps. Like a relay, he was past the baton of political confidence.
You see, Frederick Douglass said, power exceeds nothing without the man. As a student, boycotting uncooked food in a school cafeteria.
Inspired by the Freedom Riders in Montgomery, Alabama, developing into a young revolutionary.
Who spoke truth to unjust power. To the faces of injustice, he said, you have 48
hours. All pirates, yes, they rob I. Sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. My hand was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had is redemption songs. Redemption songs. 1968, here to make a statement, just socks, no shoes, some misguided by appeal, even warned we'd lose. So much more was left to be revealed. Black socks, no need for shoes, as we can't afford not to speak for those that can't and won't. Like Dr. King and Mendiva, we have room in our hearts for both. We symbolize the Black America plays with poverty, whether we win or lose.
An open jacket, signifying the lives of the blue-collar workers all around the globe. He wore a t-shirt over the patch that said USA, to say this ain't just the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is a land of the unjust and the home of the depraved.
It's 1968, and each bud button is a representation of black boys swinging like strange fruits after a lynching. These beads that leak down my neck like cold sweat after a race still have a place in 2013 and 2014, and my peace are still being chased and planted in unfruitful ways. From Emmett Till to Oscar Grant, to Trayvon Martin to Kendrick Johnson, to Eric Osawu to Sammy Yatim, see these ebony beads are rocking our solidarity with all deferred dreams.
See, it's 1968. It's 1968 and blacks are bent because white America ain't seeing straight. See, this mounted fist. This mounted fist symbolizes unity. This black glove represents the slaughter of our forefathers, the beef in these streets. Mounted fist because racism is counterfeit. United we stand, divided we fall. Raise your fist high and stand up tall. That's right.
You see, the Olympic Project for Human Rights stood on the idea that social injustice was a human fight.
You see, the civil rights movement was not a sprint.
Here's our hint. We still in a run.
And
we still running.
Running? Running toward freedom. Running towards equality.
Running with mind then. Trained to the soul, not the gun.
Heights by great men
Reach.
and women reach and kept. I say, it was not obtained by sudden flight. But they, while the companions slept, the just
Life. Peter Norman, John Carlos, and Tommy Smith, armed with the bodies and minds, they took the whole world stage by surprise.
See, Dr. John Carlos believed although the foot race was done,
The real race wouldn't end, and so the human race was one.
So I just want to ask you guys, where do you stand now?
You have 48
hours.